What up, fellas? So I got another question from one of my buddies. He asked, "Why do people not ask the hard questions, aka your body count, how much debt you have, why it didn't work out with guys in the past, why you were still single, have you been married before? You know, all the hard, tough questions that lets you know if she has red flags or not. Those type of questions that will eliminate her like that. Why are you a single mother? This, that, and the other, right?" Now, when he asked, why do people not ask the hard questions? What that really means is, why do men not ask women the hard questions? Because if you haven't noticed, fellas, when you're in a date with a woman, you're in interview mode pretty much already, right? She's asking you, what do you do? What happened in your past relationship? Why are you single? She's asking you all the tough questions, hard questions. Usually it's women who's asking you first, what's your body count? I've had that asked to me so many times, and I'm just like, yo, relax. We just met. Take a cold one. But, anyways, yeah, it's always going to be women asking the men these type of questions. Men never ask them. Why? Because we've been conditioned from an early age to put women on a pedestal. You want to talk about double standards? Here we go. You know, when a woman is fat and we dump her, we're the bad guys. But when we're broke and she dumps us, she's empowered. That's a double standard right there. What do men take out of that? They take out of that, oh, we're supposed to accept women for whatever they are, for whatever that happened in their past. We're just supposed to accept her for who they are. We're not supposed to have any standards with them. Our standards don't matter. Our feelings don't matter. The men are used to seeing this, so they're conditioned not to ask these tough questions, because and they're telling themselves already that, oh, okay, it doesn't matter whatever baggage she comes with, I'll take her. I'm supposed to take her. I'm supposed to man up. That's just how it's supposed to be. So I'm supposed to prove myself to her, not the other way around. She's not supposed to prove herself to me, because he is conditioned. He is brainwashed from a very early age. Same way women are brainwashed, thinking that they can have their cake and eat it too. They can have it all. No, you can't, girl. Your prime time lasts from age 16 to 24. You need to cash all your chips in if you're trying to get the highest value man at that time. Not go out and party around from one bar to the next bar to the next nightclub to the next nightclub. You're not supposed to go out and trash your body with cocks, numerous amount of cocks and alcohol. Right? You're not supposed to put booty thought pictures on Instagram. They're not supposed. They're empowered to do all that. They're brainwashed to do all that. Just like we're brainwashed to bow down to women. This is why men don't ask the hard questions. And the other fact is that they have a scarcity mindset. Men have a scarcity mindset. So they know and think that if I ask her these questions, it's going to turn her off and I'm not going to get the ass. I'm not going to get the action when I take her back to my place, or she probably won't even talk to me ever again. She's just gonna get so mad and angry that why is he asking me all this, that, and the other, da da da. Fellas, if you don't believe me, go ask a woman all these questions. How much debt do you have? What's your college degree? Do you think it was really smart to go to college and get all this debt for something that's not gonna pay you as much? What's your body count? How often do you work out? Do you live in a healthy lifestyle? Ask her all these tough questions, fellas. Why are you still single? Okay? Are you on any dating apps? How promiscuous are your friends? Why are you posting these thong pictures and thought pictures on Instagram? Just ask her all these questions. Just see how quickly she gets turned off. And men know that. They don't want to lose the girl. That's why they don't ask the hard questions. Now, to my brothers, who's out here with red pill knowledge and who has game and who wants to only either keep a rotation of girls or pump and dump. Don't ask women any of these questions. Because you're just trying to get the booty. You don't care what she does in her past, right? The only thing you care about is her giving up the ass. That's it. So why does any of this matter? It doesn't. So instead of talking yourself out of the bedroom fun, just chill. Sit back, pop a cold one, and talk to her. Just normal conversations, How's her day going? And try some seductive conversations here and there. Throw some jokes in, make some sexual comments, escalate, touch her, take her to watch a movie, tell her to come closer to you so you guys can start cuddling, start playing with her hair, put your hand on one of her tit, start brushing this part of your hand on her face, pull her chin towards you, start making out with her, escalate, okay? That's what you should be doing, especially for guys who only want these kind of things. It's quick fun. Just fun with women. Fellas, women are nothing but fun material. They're not wifey material. They're not girlfriend material. I'm starting to sound like a broken record talking about that. In the West, one, the marriage and the divorce laws are not in your favor, fellas. And two, these women are sluts. You're telling me that you still want to long-term date or marry someone knowing these two factors? Her past doesn't matter, Zeke. It's only what she does with me. Really? Does she look at you the same way? Let's say you're a murderer or you're a killer and she figures out about it. Or let's bring that down a little bit notch, okay? Let's not even go that extreme. Let's say you've been to jail because you got in a fight. Just a bar fight. And she knows about it. Do you think she's going to look at you the same way? There's a very good chance your value is going to drop in her eyes a little bit. Especially if she sees that you are a cuck now, that you are a beta male now. Maybe you had that alpha mentality or that alphaness in you when you got into that fight and ended up going in jail. And that might actually be a turned on story to a woman, to some women. But if you especially are not practicing that badass movements, no. And actually, that's actually a very bad example. I just thought about it because if you are still that alpha, it's actually a turned on thing for her. But let's talk about your finances. Let's say in the past, your credit score was hurt really bad and you're still recovering from that right now. Do you think she's going to look at you the same way? You're telling me your past doesn't matter? Really? Really? Her past doesn't matter? Really? Do you want her to honestly tell you her true body count? Are you ready to know that, get that answer, fellas? No, you're not. That's how you know that her past does matter. Because you don't want to mess around with a slut like this, fellas. When a girl tells us her actual body count, automatically, subconsciously, we lose something about for her in us. We're just like, oh man, 7 guys. Oh man, 12 guys. Oh man, 15 guys. And you already know these women are lying. They're telling you the wrong number. They're telling you something that's way lower than what it really is. Their body count, right? When she tells you, oh, I have $50,000 in student loan debt, or I have $70,000 in student loan debt, you're like, oh man, I gotta help her pay for that? Man, just to get some action in the bedroom? Something changes. Subconsciously. Doesn't matter how bad the chick is, doesn't matter how hot she is, you're gonna look at her a little bit different, and over time, that little bit different is going to grow. So fellas, yes, her past matters. Yes, this world, this time that we're living in is not good times for men. Yes, you need to ask the hard questions if, and it's a big if, you're trying something long-term out of it. That's a filter mechanism. You want to filter these girls out. But me, I never ask these questions. Why? Because I don't want anything long-term. And neither should you. Don't hope for the best. Don't sit there and say, okay, well, Zeke, The rest of the 40% of the marriages are not ending in divorce. So that means I can take my chance. I can hope for that 4 out of those 4 girls out of 10. Because they exist, don't they? If I give you a parachute, if I give you a parachute and told you jump off the sky, off a plane in the sky, and there's a 60% chance that this parachute might not open, would you still hope for it and go up there and jump? No. Do you know why? Because it's gonna kill you. You have a higher chance of dying. Do you know what happens in a marriage when the drive inside of you dies? The incentive of doing great things in life dies. You die with it. A man doesn't die the day his heart stops working or the day his brain stops working. Well, if your brain stops working, you still get into coma. But he doesn't die the day he physically dies. A man dies the day his desires die, the day his drive, the motivation inside of him to do better, to go further in life, to make more money, to be more successful dies. That's the day. And do you know when that happens? That happens within the first 5 years of your marriage. And you're telling me you still want to get into this marriage situation, huh? You know what? Some of you guys need to go to marriage, go to family court. Some of you guys just need to get married to actually finally realize how crappy this deal is for you. Some of you guys need that wake-up call. Some of you guys need that tragic event to take place in your life. And it's sad. It's really sad that you need something traumatic or tragic to happen in your life for you to wake up. When right now you have zero baggage to deal with, right now is the perfect time for you to go make your life happen. Right now you have nothing to hold you back, and instead, what are you worrying about? You're worrying about settling down with that one. Give me a break, fellas. Give me a freaking break. Give yourself a break, okay? Give your mind some rest. You're worrying way too much about this and about the wrong things. You should be worrying about the right things, not these chicks. Ah, man. So yeah, fellas, this is why men don't ask women the hard questions. Because it's a filter mechanism and they don't want to talk themselves out of the booty. Hope this video made sense. Fellas, get on your grind, okay? If you don't work out, go to the gym, lift heavy weights. If you're a vegan or whatever it is that you do, find other resources to build muscle, because I know it's hard for vegan people to build muscle, to get the enough amount of proteins. Carbs and fat, you can get those, but protein is what becomes challenging to get. But either you make some lifestyle choices, lifestyle changes, you become non-vegan, you get out of that and you start eating meat, or you find sources that can give you that amount of protein that you need. Start lifting heavy weights, fellas. Start making more money. Stop worrying about these chicks. Leave these chicks alone. Don't even approach anybody, okay? Just leave them alone till you have your stuff together. While you're on your grind, just leave them alone. Yeah, there is a chance if you approach 100 girls, maybe one hot girl will give you the time of her day. We'll go out with you. We'll sleep with you. We'll make things happen with you. But then what? You bust your nut. Now what? You think you're gonna be able to keep her around? Absolutely not. Because you don't have your stuff together. She has better options. There's better guys out there, and she's gonna meet them. You can't lock her down in your house, can you? She's going to go out and she's going to meet people. Other people are going to see her. Other high value men are going to see her. Oh man, she's hot. Let me go shoot my shot. She's going to take him up. Take up those offers. Fellas, I need to make a shirt saying she's only fun material. And in the back saying not wifey material, not girlfriend material. And you guys should be wearing this shirt around and going around everywhere. Just keep that in mind. Hope this video made sense. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video to your friends. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.